Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. People, this the intro.
Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you also follow me on all my social media platforms to stay connected with all Keek on the Mic news. So, Bears fans, Chicago Bears training camp is now complete, and as we all know, it was day 2 in pads for the team, and things definitely got chippy between the offense and defense in today's practice. And overall, just like Justin Fields said, the defense definitely won the day. Second-year cornerback Kyler Gordon was all over the place for the Chicago Bears defense. He had an interception. He was in the backfield multiple times for the Chicago Bears defense, and Kyler Gordon is officially coming into his own. He is set at that nickel position. He's making it into his own. His athleticism and his strength is really showing up at that nickel spot for the Chicago Bears defense, and he is set to have a huge leap at that position for the Chicago Bears defense. And it's just awesome to hear these glowing reports on Kyler Gordon coming out of Chicago Bears training camp. Jaquan Brisker also is continuing to set the tone for the Chicago Bears defense. There was even a point in practice, Bears fans, where he looked over at Luke Getsy after an incompletion from the offense and said, "Stop playing with me, call something different." That is the confidence that Jaquan Brisker has in himself. He is a difference maker for the Chicago Bears defense. Having Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker and having those two guys on the defense side of the ball is making Ryan Poles look like an absolute mastermind. These two guys are going to be two huge difference makers on the Chicago Bears defense, but especially when you look at Jaquan Brisker, he's continuing to set the tone for the Chicago Bears defense, and he definitely set that tone today in practice. Bears fans, this Chicago Bears defense is mouthy, they are scrappy, and they're playing with a whole lot of confidence. But the thing I love about this is that the offense and defense are really competing. Ever since pads came on, the defense has gotten after Justin Fields, and overall, they are making him a better player. Even Luke Getsy and Justin Fields said after practice today that they love the different looks they are getting from the Chicago Bears defense, because overall, at the end of the day, that's how this offense, that's how Justin Fields is going to continue to get better. Something that I do want to bring up on today's episode of Keek on the Mic, though, Bears fans, in regards to the defense winning a couple of practices or the offense winning a couple of practices, is when you're looking at team drills, meaning 11v11s where the offense is going against the defense. Justin Fields made it very clear in his press conference that the offense has set plays that they're going to continue to run in every single practice, where when you're looking at the defense in regards to the Chicago Bears defense, they are just basically free-flowing, right? They know what's coming. It's not like it's a surprise. It's not like Justin Fields is going to the line and saying, hey, they're in this, right? They're running in many different things. They're trying to confuse Justin Fields, which is a good thing, but there's no structure right now on the defense. They're just out there right now doing anything that they want to, which that can make things really tough on an offense when you don't know, when you're not prepared. For example, Justin Fields made it very clear that if this was week 1 against Green Bay, in certain situations, the receiver would be wide open. But since the Chicago Bears defense knows the offense's plays and they know what's coming, it's making it easier for the Chicago Bears defense to make more plays in these training camp practices. I'm not taking away anything the defense has done so far in training camp. They are looking really good. They're out there competing. They're out there making Justin Fields and offense better. I'm just trying to bring up this point in terms of when we're going to sit here and say the defense won the day, which to me, they definitely did win the day, but it is a lot easier for the Chicago Bears defense to make plays on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense when they know exactly what's coming from Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense. But overall, Bears fans, I absolutely love the intensity I'm seeing from the defense. I love the intensity I'm seeing from the Chicago Bears offense. I love the competition I'm seeing from the Bears offense and Bears defense. They're out there competing at a very high level. And at the end of the day, the Chicago Bears defense is making plays. The Chicago Bears offense is making plays. And once again, the saying of all time is iron sharpens iron. These players are going to continue to get better. They're going to continue to compete at a high level. And I love the intensity I'm seeing from guys like Jaquan Brisker. Even Chase Claypool is jawing back and forth with the Chicago Bears defense. So I absolutely love the intensity, because there's nothing wrong with a little competition, because at the end of the day, everyone is on the same team and everyone is going to get better because of it. And I just want to make this very clear on this episode of Keek on the Mic, Bears fans. Just because the defense won today, Justin Fields and the offense still had plays here and there. They are still making plays on the Chicago Bears defense. But overall, in today's practice, the Chicago Bears defense made more plays than the Chicago Bears offense. But at the end of the day, every single day, Justin Fields is getting better because how the defense is challenging him in this offense. In other training camp news, Bears fans, and this is regards to some injuries, Nate Davis and DeMarcus Walker were still out in today's training camp practice for the Chicago Bears. Roschon Johnson was in attendance, but he was not in pad, so he did not practice as well. And Tevin Jenkins did leave practice early with an undisclosed injury, and Alex Leatherwood took his place at left guard for the remaining of this practice for the Chicago Bears. Once again, I do not know what Tevin Jenkins' injury is, but this is definitely something to keep a close eye on. We talked a lot about Tevin Jenkins and how he needed to stay healthy in order to take that next step as a player. We all understand that if he can avoid those injuries, Tevin Jenkins is a very good player. But once again, his inability to stay healthy definitely scares me. I hope this is something minor. It was just more a precaution thing for the Chicago Bears medical team. But all in all, Tevin Jenkins did leave practice early with the undisclosed injury. So as more news comes, which Matt Eberflus is very clear that he doesn't like to disclose injuries, but as more news comes, I will be here first to try to break that news to you on the Tevin Jenkins injury situation. So once again, Bears fans, it was another great day of work for the Chicago Bears football team. They are really getting after it. Once again, the intensity is up, the smack talking is up, and the competition is definitely up, and I'm all here for it. They have a much needed day off tomorrow, but they will be back on Friday for yet another training camp practice. But once again, the defense did win the day. Justin Fields still looks good. Chase Claypool still looks good. DJ Moore obviously still looks good. Overall, Bears fans, I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Chicago Bears football team, and we are one step closer to finally watching Chicago Bears football. Once again, if you want to catch all training camp updates here on the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Keek on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Keek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and bear down.
You've been listening to Keek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.